day everyone. So today we have good news and bad news for you guys. So if you're thinking to study here and at the same time work, listen to this video until the end. Grabe, it was sunny like 15 minutes ago. Now it's gloomy. And people say that we're having like 3 seasons in one day. That happens here in Canada as well. But you know what? It's still good to go out and, enjoy the weather. It's gonna be summer soon. So before, when I was still an international student, we were only allowed to work 20 hours during our studies and then full-time during our semester's break. And then during COVID, there was this temporary measures where a lot of international students, not all, were allowed to work more than 20 hours. They can work full-time. So starting May 1st, that will not be the case anymore, and the international students here in Canada will go back to the same old policy. So basically 20 hours during studies and then full-time during your semester's break. This is an elementary school. And then they have this really nice open field for soccer, and then they have this view. How amazing is that? But you know what? I still miss my childhood memories, where you can go outside, play. It's just a different vibe here in Canada. I know a lot of you guys are sad right now because of we went back to the normal hours. But again, there's good news after all, because starting fall 2024, they will change it from 20 hours to 24 hours per week during studies. The main reason why they don't want to continue that, because a lot of international students in Canada weren't able to finish their studies on time, and they weren't able to, pass some of their courses. So it really affects their studies, and you know that your priority should be your studies. So it's still good to have 24 hours per week. I think that's reasonable hours for you to continue your studies and at the same time work. And during my time, 20 hours for me was a lot while I'm on my full-time studies. So some students cannot work at all because of the program itself. It's very demanding. So I think 24 hours is enough. But remember, guys, that you are allowed this semester's break to work full time. You have to basically inform your employer with your new schedule, your new hours. So yeah, you can work full time during semester's break. Okay, so you still have until end of August, right? And then beginning of September 2024, when you start your program, you have to go back to 24 hours or the restricted hours while you're studying. It's raining already, so we might have to go back now. But probably you guys wondering, am I allowed to work full-time if I'm on, studying during my semester's break? So there's a rule on the CIC website that you are not allowed to work full-time if you're studying during semester's break on a full-time status, right? Same thing happened to me a few years ago when I was still studying. It was a semester's break and I had to study because my program was on fast track program. So basically I'm on a full-time status as a student. So yeah, I was only working part-time, not full-time. So we just came back because it's raining a lot. It was sunny 40 minutes ago, like literally. Anyways, I got this comment today when I shared the news about, the new restricted hours on my TikTok account. And then this guy commented like, why are you sharing this, fake news, or you're encouraging students to work. You're supposed to, study here, not work. I'm sharing what's on the CIC website. I'm not encouraging to, students to do illegal things here, but I'm sharing what you can do here, what you are not allowed to do here, right? We are allowed to work while we're studying, but on a restricted hours. So it's your responsibility and you're accountable to make sure that you are following these hours that is set by the IRCC, right? So if your question is it illegal to work here while you're studying? Just like what the guy said, it's not illegal as long as you follow the rules, right? Like, for example, if you're studying a 1-year program and you want to add another program, so there is like, a set of requirements that you need to meet so that you can work like in between of your program, right? So if you're adding another program, you have to meet this requirement. So basically you need to, apply for your study permit extension. You have to make sure that you completed the first program first before you can start working full-time. So you just have to make sure that you check the CIC website, right? The RUCC website, and follow the rules. Like, I just don't understand these people, like hating international students while, studying and working at the same time. Like, they're following the rules on the CIC website, right? I just don't know where the hate is coming from. Probably they feel like you're stealing their jobs. Maybe that. Like, don't you know that some programs in Canada, they're actually required to complete like working hours? Like, if you're on a co-op or if your program has internship, you have to work so that you can finish your studies, right? So it's actually part of the program sometimes to work. If you don't know shit, don't say shit. If you don't read the rules, you don't know the rules, don't say anything. But you know what? As long as you follow the rules, you know what you're doing, you're good. Don't listen to these people telling you that you're doing illegal things, okay? We're just here to live, to study, and hoping to have a better life. Everyone is just hoping for a better life. And sana nating pagkait yun sa mga international students. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll have another video next week. Not next week, this coming Sunday, and I interviewed some students in Victoria, British Columbia. I was in University of Victoria, so that's exciting. So make sure that you subscribe in our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.